This is where the big nuggets are. So if you don't find anything, you don't find anything. But if you find something, it might be a good size one. Fingers crossed. Up there, we're looking at it. It doesn't seem to be a great deal of workings. We suspect there's going to be some deep reefs, and that's where all these big nuggets are coming from. Deep reefs. Chances of getting up there anything with a metal detector is probably negligible because it's probably meters and meters down. But meters and meters down all the way over here, you can see all of the workings. Now, all these workings is where it's all washed, we're guessing it's moved from down this hill through here over the thousands and thousands of years, and that's where it's all ended up, and that's where it's accessible, maybe because there's a rock bottom, clay bottom, something that stopped the gold from moving.
Now, those red lines are actually a fair indication of the gold nuggets found in an average gully in Denali, Australia. Now, you're thinking, what's that got to do with me? I live a long way away from there. Well, you just keep watching, and at the end of the video, you'll see exactly what I'm getting at.
Reefs are white quartz surrounding the surface, every foot of which contained gold visible to the naked eye, excited neither curiosity nor inquiry, and a careless shepherd whose earnings amounted to no more than 10 or 15 shillings a week every day drew water from the creek, in grains of gold far exceeding in value the simple fee of the run on which he was a labourer.
Now, that little clip came from a government surveyor from Historical Information. There is the exact words, and it contains some very important clues into what I'm about to reveal to you later on in the video. Now, I have stopped that video clip to show you something that will probably shock you, but you will have to watch these short video clips from start to finish without skipping forward or back. When you realise something strange but true towards the end of the video, a little door will open towards the top right hand side of your screen. That's the old war barracks there, plenty of live ammunition around that spot, and other war relics. Maybe that's where the coins come from. Okay, I'll just show you what I've got so far.
Yeah, where did you get all these things?
That was just on the other side there. Nothing much really. That's got a reward on it, but unfortunately didn't have a key.
What is it? Zaps. I bought a cuff. Oh, you got more junk jewelry. Is it junk? Might not be. There, I'd say it would be, but being copper like that. At least you're getting some cool targets.
Yeah, almost as good as that ring you found not so long ago, that 18 carat.
There wasn't any junk there that day though. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the other thing is too is not so long ago Darren says, "Oi, come over here and have a look." And there he's got a snake-like creature in his shovel. Anyway, it jumped out of the shovel and basically buried itself in the sand straight away. And that's the hard-packed sand, not your loose sand like this.
Yeah,
these things can seriously power through the sand.
And that black stuff closer to the ocean.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's a snake or an eel or what, but seriously powerful creature, eh? It's about between 1 metre and about 2 metres long, and they can move.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't get the first half of the video on there when we were still learning the camera, but we were lucky enough to get a second shot at getting some of that on footage, so
yeah,
gotta be happy
we got him just disappearing. As soon as Darren says, "Oi, come over here," as soon as I took the camera out, it was gone in the sand.
That's it. Well, lucky we got something. Something's better than nothing. Okay. Anyway, what do you reckon it looks like out there right now? All right?
I reckon we'll wait and see. You never know. Big one could come out any time.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
See how the sand or the water, it looks like it's been washing up to that point there. That's actually a low spot. Good idea to check along that area.
You got a good one here, have you? Do you think it's a good one? It's deep enough. I like the big deep ones. There's one all the way over there we're going to have to go re-dig up too. I think it might be a ring that someone lost here a long time ago.
Rings always give off a big signal.
Take the headphones off so I can hear it. Sorry to be all bossy. You've got it up. Yeah, baby. There we go. It's a real one, eh?
Yeah.
It's too shiny. It's just been lost.
Yeah, but have a look at this. See the line? It's where the wet sand meets the dry sand.
Yeah, so we've been finding them the last few days.
Yeah,
That's
look
even that large
look
one.
how deep it is.
Yeah, that's another 20 inches,
Yeah.
maybe more. Well done. That's the first gold of today, and
Yeah,
we've
so-
worked really hard
so
at it.
people, if you want a piece of advice, always do where the wet sand meets the dry sand.
Well,
that's where this
the
one came from.
the wet sand meets the saturated sand.
Yeah.
It's real, and I'd say that was probably 9 or 12 carat. Is there a stamp on it? No, I don't know. It's pretty good, only a couple of grams heavy. Well done. We're on a bit of a roll lately. Every outing.
So we know that on the goldfields, a lot of things settle according to weight. But using that information to find gold on a beach, that's impossible. Or is it?
The gold is nearly always very separate and found in the heavy material areas, usually with pieces of quartz in the mix. The gullies always have the heavier items at the lowest point. It is the same with detecting gold on the beach sands. Storms act like an old-timer's pan. The storms shuffle the items, and the currents cause gullies where heavier items become deposited according to weight, often near rips or cuts or low spots in the wet sand.
It seems that gold truly doesn't belong on the surface of the ground, but it is often found that way. So how do the scientists explain something which belongs underground so often be found on top? But potato-sized nuggets were found all throughout this area and in the gullies. Obviously, many of the mountains we see are pushed up by underground forces, and some areas are eroded over time, which allows the heavier materials to gather in the lower sections of the gullies. Actually, that's a runoff from a gully, but huge gold nuggets are found right around this area. Which is why you find rocks on top of the ground, but are most often found deeper underground, and why topsoil is mostly found on top of them. But very little beats the surprise of finding huge gold nuggets in what often looks like plain old dirt, and there's still plenty more out there. Nowadays they call them retirement nuggets. Anyhow, if you want to see where the old timers used to put the shovel in the ground, and if they didn't hear the clang of gold, they would simply toss the dirt aside, and you would like to see the exact spot where the world's largest gold nugget was found in the same area, that's the Welcome Stranger, 76 kilograms of 24 karat gold. Really nice and cool this morning. We've got a beautiful sunny day coming. I can't wait to get out there and try my luck.
It looks like they might have missed a spot here. We've got big diggings over here, and over here it's just pretty much bare. There's no diggings whatsoever. So maybe they've missed a bit and we can find something little.
This whole area has a huge history of large gold nuggets weighing many ounces, and some of them kilograms. Malagal Historic Reserve. Right, that's the home of the Welcome Stranger. The 78 kilogram nugget was broken into many pieces on an anvil by a blacksmith. Now look at the size of these potholes. It's like the bloomin' lunar surface. The nugget, should it be found in 2013, would have been worth $3,766,000. And while I'm out checking the geology of the area, Darren finds another gold nugget.
What is he found? Here. You want a story? Yeah. I was actually going to just completely ignore it because you're all the way over there, but... here's the GP7000, and I always was disillusioned about this. See the side of the digging that I dug out? I remember something you told me when I was really young, that if you ever dig in the side of one of them out, to make the gold will always roll down the bottom and you'd be screwed, so I set myself up sort of a little bit of a flat spot down below, so if it did fall down there, it would settle without dropping all through the grass and maybe losing it. I'm not thinking it'd be a gold nugget, but ta-da!
Oh, excellent. There are many ways you can miss a gold nugget. You may think that it is ground noise, or the nugget can roll deeper and lead you to think that it's gone. You can pick straight into it and send it flying or damage it. Or you can change the orientation and make it undetectable. But sometimes you can find things even more valuable than gold right on your own doorstep.
I had to dig the biggest hole in water filling up. I kept missing it. I got it, then it fell out as I was lifting it up. It looks good, but I'll show you the hole first. Now that's a hole. Look at it compared to the shovel. Look what came out of it. Golden white. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh yeah! Happy days! Hey, platinum! Happy days!
You've just given me back something really special to me. I'm not sure I'll be game to wear it on the beach again.
No, don't. We might not find it the next time.
So you didn't have to even tell anybody you found it. Thank you so much. It's so
It means
important.
more for us to hand it back.
Thank you.
Smile.
Thank you.